condominiums overlooking our drug tables. New York City, the only way to play is gritty. I'm on jealous so we can front up in the 850. My own committee like to pump down to love jiggy. Who wants Texas by singing to you? It ain't shit that you can say to me when you be reckless. Young, but I done did shit that you won't do. So go ahead with that bullshit you brag about going through. I got niggas that pump on your spine in your block. They sit next to you, protecting you, but they'll murder you. Play up, John Status. Nigga, we get chips and sins. Bad bitches in front of living.
Man, what's good, y'all? Good morning, good morning. It's your boy, Breezy in the cut. Happy Wednesday, the middle of the work week. Shout out to my 9 to 5ers. Shout out to my 9 to 9ers. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know what that was. That was the versus battle last night between the Locks and Dipset. And it was real big for New York. Shout out to New York. Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to Yonkers. Shout out to Harlem. It was real big for New York, because, in the early 2000s, Dipset and the Locks was heavy in New York. Heavy. You know what I'm saying? The Locks and Dipset as like separate groups, and then when the Locks collabed with Rough Riders and when Dipset collabed with Rockefeller, it made it even bigger. And they had New York vibing. Now, if y'all don't know who the Locks are, the Locks is a gritty team, you know what I'm saying, from Yonkers. That, if you grew up listening to the Locks, you already know what to expect when you heard them. It was straight street shit, everything straight from the street. They kept it 100 to this day, just real certified gangsters, real certified niggas. Then you got Dipset, a team from Harlem, fly, flashy, bars, creative, made their own style, made their own wave, that a lot of people to this day copy. If you go to Chicago, they got sets named after Dipset, you know what I'm saying? That's how big they influence, the rap and just the streets, period. The Locks also, D-Block. I'm pretty sure y'all done heard that in Chicago, along with Dipset. They were that big. So to have them to do a versus battle was great. It was like, just off rip, it was great for New York. New York needed it, This is what New York is really about. This is really hip hop. All that new drill stuff that y'all doing, man. That's not New York at all. That never was New York. That's just copying. And New York was never a copy state. They had their own wave. That's the mecca of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where hip hop started in New York. So it was good to see, originality again. So now let's talk about the battle itself. It was a landslide, y'all. And I really thought it'd be better than what it was. But the Locks clearly destroyed Dipset. Clearly. Like, it wasn't even... This is the first time, because like I said, I know them, like, front to back. Like, when they was rhyming, I was rhyming with them. I knew both sides, because, I'm a hip-hop historian, especially when it comes to the early 2000s with the whole New York scene. All right, so because being that I know both sides, I'm expecting, it to be a battle. But y'all can clearly see that the Locks was way more in sync. They was ready. And you could tell that they was still together, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all don't know, Dipset had a lot of issues within the group, and a lot of them separated. Pretty much everybody separated. You know what I'm saying? When Cameron start dissing himself from Jewels and Jim Jones due to internal beef between Jim Jones and Cameron. At first, it was Jim Jones with Jewels, and they was doing their thing together. Then you'll see Cam and Harrell, another artist from Dipset, and 40 Cal, another artist from Dipset. But then after a while, everybody just start doing their own thing. The Locks never had that issue. Always remained together. Never had internal beef like that to where they had to separate and all that. So you seen it. That was the big factor in the whole situation. The Locks never had the issues that Dipset had. So it was easy to remember old songs and really do it. And then they still had that swag with them, that we still are the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's the title of one of their album, The Locks, We Are the Streets. And they showed it. When it came time to perform, this is the first time I've ever seen Dipset get bullied on the stage as a whole, you know what I'm saying? Because they hold the same type of, swag and confidence that the Locks did, but the Locks was just way more aggressive. And if it was good, you know what I'm saying? It really felt like a New York battle. You know what I'm saying? They dissing each other on stage. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to resolve and nobody getting into a fight or shot. You know what I'm saying? It was real. I'm better than you. You whack and you know what I'm saying? It was to the point where, you know what I'm saying, the Dipsets had to resort to dissing them on what they wear and stuff like that. That's how you know you got somebody. When we're talking about something and they're so mad they start talking about what you got on. You know what I'm saying? Those of you from New York, y'all know. And yeah, the Locks showed that they still are the streets. You know what I'm saying? And Dipset, y'all just showed that separating and distancing yourself from each other showed on the stage when it came time to perform together. Because these are old songs, y'all. It's no reason why everybody on the team shouldn't know it. It shouldn't be reason why everybody shouldn't get hyped. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them songs were iconic. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a Dipset, you was a part of that. So you should remember them good times when the song dropped. We was so lit, and you could tell they just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, together like that. And Jada was just overly confident. He had every right. Because for a minute, man, because you know what I'm saying, I was showing in the beginning, Jada was right. Cam was going to sit back and let Jim Jones and Jewel do their thing, but they wasn't. So Cam had to step in and start dropping a lot of his shit. But all in all, Cameron held his own, but it wasn't enough for the three-headed monster. You know what I'm saying? And that bully factor too, they was really bullying him on the stage, man. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it was great for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Now we need to get more battles like this. You know, I'm trying to see who. Ooh, listen, this is who we need to see. Because this is if you from New York or you've been in New York and you visit and you've been around that rap area, you know what I'm saying, the scene, what I'm saying. It was one battle that everybody wanted to see. And if y'all hear me, y'all can get this, you will have the entire New York tune in. Cassidy versus Lloyd Banks. That's the battle everybody want to see. I promise you. Cassidy, and they don't even, because they got songs and all that, but we want to hear them freestyles. I'm talking about them two had, oh my goodness, man, if you a hip hop head, if you really into lyrics, and metaphors and them two, early 2000s, had everybody's ears on fire, like, because everything they said was just crazy. Like, the freestyles, they had songs, but the freestyles is what got us. But, you know, that's my review on the situation with the versus battle between Lox and Dipset. Lox killed them. Dipset, y'all got a lot. Y'all got to get that chemistry back, because that's what killed y'all. Y'all had no chemistry. You know what I'm saying? This is the first, like, other than the Gucci versus Jeezy, this is actually the first verses that I actually looked forward to seeing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had other ones. I've seen not seen it, but heard about the Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, this was actually good. We need more like this. Now we need to get some more. We need to get a couple of Southerners again. You know what I'm saying? Because the Gucci and the Jeezy was cool. We got the Up North. Like, who else y'all want to see, though? You know what I'm saying? I personally want to see Cassie versus Lloyd Banks. But let me know what y'all want to see in the comments. Like, subscribe, and oh yeah, I wanted to talk, man, about, like, shout out to Tay 600, aka Tay Capone. He's right now name is Tay Capone, but you know we know him as Tay 600. Shout out to him too. Also, man, he gave me a little boost in the views and in the comments, and got a couple subscribers, man. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, appreciate that. And y'all like, subscribe, share. Shmoy in the cut. I got some more coming up. I just had to talk about that. You know, it's that little wake and bake, man. You know, get to what y'all got to do, and we gonna talk about it a little later. We'll talk some more stuff later. All right.